So that kind of jakpa that you're selling your ancestral home and you don't have handwork, nothing you go and do there. You jakpa to go and suffer. I don't support it. Here's the kind of jakpa I support. You read nursing. You read medicine. You are an engineer. You have a course. You read a course that is of high demand. You are a barber. You have a skill that you know is of high demand abroad.
Yes.
And you need to relocate temporarily to go earn better income while you are young, so that you use that money to send back to develop your fatherland. I support that 100%. In fact, I am planning when I make my first $1 billion together, I want to invest in that kind of jakpa. Where, like what Cuba is doing, Cuba exports medical doctors to other parts of the world. Cuba does export this jakpa that we are talking about now. Cuba actually does it, but with medical doctors. So the government trains you in medicine and everything, and then there's jakpa you to US or any of these places. You sign an agreement. Every month you're going to be sending something back home to contribute back to development. I want to create a funnel for that kind of jakpa. I want to, when I am rich, what I want to do is go to all these schools, look for all those smart young science students, tell them, focus and read your medicine. I will start paying you monthly allowance. Be reading your medicine. I'll pay your school fees. When you finish this school, I want you to go abroad to learn. My father did a surgery in Turkey that cost me over $100 and something $1,000. It's a 2 surgery, neuro brain surgery, deep brain surgery. You know that disease that makes somebody sound shake, Parkinson's. My father did that surgery in Turkey because nobody does it here in Nigeria.
Yes.
Now the battery is dead. Now I have to send my father again to Turkey to go change the battery. Imagine if I built a neurosurgery hospital here and I have an Igbo person that have gone there, learn all those skills and brought it back here now. We are now charging. So imagine if all these African countries can come to an Igbo here to do that surgery.
Powerful.
So that is the kind of jakpa I want to invest in. I want to invest in jakpa that the person is earning $10,000 here. We know that the person is being underpaid. We know the person can earn $100,000 if you go abroad. I send the person there, go earn that money, and then come back. Bring that money back here. Let's develop. So that is the kind of jakpa I support. I don't support jakpa of selling ancestral land to go struggle abroad. By the time your food finish, you start looking for how to steal phones, and before you know, they throw you inside prison. I don't support that jakpa.
People that left to feed home, that home is
that
now
home is now feeding. I don't support that kind of jakpa.
As a traveler, they said na onye njenjem na aka onye isi awo ama ihe. You know, traveling is part of education. As onye be, when you called me, you called me from USA.
Yes,
you
from Miami. I was in Miami.
I've never been to USA before. I've never even left this country before.
You will.
So there is something that traveling does to people. And we ike gwa anya as onye pugola apo ihe ifocha n'obodo ndị ọzọ that ibata na this country ọ na-atọ gị amụ. You know, the way it works and then how it could be fixed with your experience outside the country. Go ahead.
So one of the first things I see abroad that is not here is orderliness. Orderliness. Abroad, even Nigerians queue up. We will be very happy, very cooperative to queue up. But Ibatan and Nigeria, everybody wants to.
Odigo says so.
Yes, Odigo says so. So this orderliness is one thing I see that when we go abroad, we cooperate. When we come back here. So, and I have consciously, I tell even my people, I tell them, I said, let's try to be orderly. Because personally, I have traveled, I have seen how some of these things have been done. I tell him, don't overtake that man. Follow him small. Let's do this thing like this. So that orderliness, nafu abroad, mbatano boda like this, nafu this disorderliness, lack of organization, lack of structure. So it's one of the things I want to seriously preach here and also live it, so that I should be patient to not jump a queue. because I can.
Hmm.
Because when I am in London, I will queue up. When I'm in New York, I will queue up. So I shouldn't jump a queue here because it's Bitcoin chief. If I can't do it in the US, I shouldn't do it here. You understand? So that is one of the things. And when I come back, I just laugh it and I said we have to do better.
Just like a politician that stopped a whole airline from boarding others because he came late,
yes,
because he wasn't he wasn't allowed to board. He know he cannot do it in London.
No, he cannot. He cannot.
Because he's a politician.
He cannot. Even, let me tell you, the Prime Minister of London cannot do that in London. The Prime Minister of London cannot do that in London.
Anything goes there.
Yeah. So that disorderliness is a problem.
Before you buy any land or property, make sure you are buying from a government-registered and reputable real estate company. And I recommend Pine Leaf Estate and Properties Limited.
Bitcoin chief, let's say that you wake up tomorrow as a 20-year-old guy. What will you do differently? What will you do? What will you change?
That's a very important question.
Yes.
One of the things, I like my life right now because I'm a product of all my experience and both the ups and downs. But one of the first things I want to change is first to prioritize myself. Yeah, prioritize my own mental health, prioritize. I give you an example. There was a point in my life that I thought, I go save my family, I go save everybody. When I made my first $1 million, the reason the money scattered was because I almost tried to save everybody all at once. But you know, money where person no hustle, when they give them to chop biscuit, go they hungry. But when you hustle your own, you go think of to build biscuit factory.
Yes.
So you understand? So one of the things I would have done differently, number one, is always be patient with myself. When I mean being patient with myself, because sometimes I intend to want to do so much, and it has really made me make so many mistakes, even some investment mistakes. You understand? When I made my first $1 million, I just wanted to let me invest in this one. Let me invest in this one. Let me invest in this one. I didn't really allow the money cool down in my hand. So I lost a lot of it wanting to do so much. So that is one of the things I'm going to change about my 20-year-old self. Give myself more time. Calm down. Rest. And then also prioritize myself. And then also in some other, I haven't really made some. If I look at some young people of today, and I will give myself a pat in the back that I haven't really made any mistake. I haven't really made some of these common mistakes. You understand? But my only personal mistake and things I want to change about myself is ability to calm down, calculate things more, trust less. Because trusting too much has also put me in a very bad situation.
Really?
One of the engineer, Emeka, I will always call your name anywhere I go to. You are a bad person and God is going to punish you. The person who constructed my ranch or Hanese farm, he made me lose close to 100 to 200 million. Over 100 million. Let me say 186 million naira plus. First, I didn't meet him. I didn't see him one-on-one. They just recommended him to me. And I started sending him money to construct for me.
Based on trust.
The first set of animals he bought for me, 100 cows and 250 goats, all of them all died. Why? Because he went to open market in Nasarawa and bought from where they sell all those animals that are sick, that they bring to sell, that people will buy and go kill. That was the animal he bought to come raise for me. So when they brought it to the farm, all of them started dying, and I lost my money. But if I had calmed down, did my due diligence, put all the proper documentation in place and everything, not trusting other people's word that this person can do it, I wouldn't have made that mistake. So I have lost money, because I trust people easily. You understand? I have lost money because I trust people easily. People have taken advantage of my kind heart too. I have given people my last cash that I was supposed to use to eat, thinking if I don't send it to them, they are going to die here in Nigeria. Meanwhile, that person is going to be eating goat meat and pepper soup while me, I'm sleeping hungry where I am. So, in all, put myself first. I believe, and that's why I'm becoming more selfish now. I'm seriously prioritizing myself, even both with family. I've seen so much.
Wickedness is the way.
Yes. Well, yes. I agree with you. I want to prioritize myself. Make I no come die for people.
Be wicked intentionally.
Intentionally.
Yes, I understand that obi. That obi. Just like you said now, we come on there.
Yes, but they put her thing now.
They'll be calling you
pressure,
that na
yes.
Manango aketa famoka kikisu.
Exactly. Where you your last cash is then you send or say okay, there's rice and stew. Let me go eat nkwobi.
Yes.
The rice and stew at home. But let me go eat nkwobi this night. Let me find woman I will carry.
It won't be very, very important. Hello, one particular incident. My mother was crying. Because when mo be since so, say I am mommy feature that crocodile tears. It means that nothing was wrong with her. All just to blackmail me.
Yes. Nah, any is remote behind.
Before batano na zoom kega for
oh yeah.
In we can be na agbaku nwekwo no accident nwa be na agba ka ije meet your mother.
True.
So obi the very important.
No,
mother question heart guard.
Heart guard.
It will not affect your heart. It just affect the heart guard.
True.
Okay, Chuku. All the money you have been spending on Omowani and clubbing, if you have invested it in land banking with the Pine Leaf Estate and Properties Limited, all this loan app will not be pursuing you up and down. One, stop learning. Come and invest in land banking with the Pine Leaf Estate and Properties Limited.